You mentioned the borders. I think presidential candidate Robert Kennedy down at the borders recently. And Colonel, I was shocked. I grew up on the border in San Diego. And back then, it was probably Mexicans coming over the border. Then later, we saw Central Americans coming over the border. I think when Kennedy was there, it was like a cornucopia of the United Nations, like Africans and Muslims and people from the Middle East. And I was shocked. I didn't realize that people were traveling to Mexico from all over the world just to get into America. What does that mean for the longer term breakdown of the U.S. and security and all of that?
Well, let's look at it carefully. I've always liked a law that the Austrians passed years ago that said that until every Austrian who wants to work and can work, we will not admit anyone else to the country. So they've done a better job of managing that issue than I think almost anybody else has in Europe. And I would tell you they're not perfect, and they know that. But nevertheless, that's a logical step. If you look at the United States today, if you look hard at our economy, the underlying fundamentals are not good. Why would you introduce millions of people into an uncertain future inside the United States with an economy that probably can't employ them? And who's coming in? We're already complaining about the terrible quality of American education in public schools. Well, if we're not providing adequate education for our own population so that it can find employment in the future, why are we bringing all of these people in? We don't know who they are or what they want. And we probably can't employ most of them. Now, you do have thousands of Chinese, thousands of Russians, thousands of Ukrainians that have managed to come in. In some of those cases, they may be employable, but we don't know. We also don't know why they're here at all, other than, well, we'd like to come in and live in the great consumption machine. Well, I understand that, but where are we going to put them? What are they going to do? Our nuclear power plants are not all perfectly secure. It would not be very difficult for someone inside the United States to sabotage a nuclear power plant. Imagine the level of emergency and alarm that would provoke inside American society. We haven't had that problem yet, but that doesn't mean we couldn't have it. We don't know who's here. And this is the stupidity of saying, well, we have to be prepared to fight the Chinese. Really? People 10,000 miles away. You want to go to war with them? Why don't you close the border? Why are you admitting thousands of Chinese to our universities, to our laboratories, to our production facilities? I mean, it would be logical in my judgment, if you're worried about the theft of your intellectual property, to stop that. But why would you want to go to war instead? It's sheer lunacy. Makes no sense at all. And as my Japanese and Korean business partners have told me in the past, Chinese are not doing anything today that they have not done for centuries. The diaspora has always sent back whatever they could find that might be useful to the home country. Gee, what a surprise. But we don't need to make it easy for them, and we have.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. I'm looking for partners, collaborators, colleagues who want to join forces with me around the globe and create real value, generational wealth, and financial freedom for everyone else around the world. Get involved in the cryptocurrency markets, get involved in the NFT markets. This is your moment. Life all comes down to a few moments. Don't let this pass. Now it's not too late. Next year is going to be too late. Ultimately, this is about freedom. That's the way I see it. This is about giving power back to the people and enabling billions of people worldwide to use the financial markets to improve their lives and those of their friends and their families and their communities. Honestly, I think it's a violation of human rights not to allow people basic access to financial services. Because right now people are being kept in the dark, they're being robbed of education, and it's a travesty. And so I'm looking for people that want to join me and be a part of this solution. And that all happens inside the DeFi Academy. The gains my students are making are absolutely amazing. Double, triple digit gains in the first month alone. That's amazing. This will change your life. Now is the time to get involved. I'm going to tell you exactly how my students in my academy made money in the last 30 days. I'm talking about real trading results. And let me just whet your appetite a little bit. Let me hit you with some numbers. I'm talking Brendan from New Zealand is up 68.77% on the month. Steve from Europe up 83%. Albert in Singapore up 169.9% on one single trade. I got Susan up 153% on her call options alone, also rocking 139% returns and 442% returns as well on individual trades. These are people that are changing their financial future in the last 30 days, but it's based on trading discipline. I've graduated over 500 students from inside my academy from over 54 countries around the world. It's amazing. When it comes to crypto, DeFi, and blockchain, we love this space. We truly believe it's the future. This is down to our core. It's authentic to what we're doing, and everybody can tell through the camera because you can't make this stuff up. If you're watching me now, wherever you are, I implore you, take 60 seconds right now and join my academy. Apply today. Now you've got a chance. Life all comes down to a few moments. What are you going to do? What's the choice that you're going to make?